Hello and welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. This morning I kind of was wrapping up the beginning stages of my 2024 beekeeping. This week I got 4 new boxes of bees in the mail, so earlier this week I moved them into their nukes, and today I was just going down to check on them and make sure they had enough sugar water and really just making sure they're doing well. In a couple days I'm going to go down and check on my queens and see if they are having any egg production and seeing if the queens survive the transportation and transfer into the nukes and if they are thriving. A lot of times their legs or something with the queens can get damaged, so it's important to really check on it in the first couple days to make sure that you have a good queen. Today I'm also going to be taking on the project of servicing our Kinsey planter. We're hoping to start planting at the end of this week, so let's go work on that. The last couple days I've kind of been suffering from a plague. You can probably hear it in my voice. I still kind of feel like crap, but work must be done and I'm really hoping to get planting started. So alas, here we are, back at work. So I have the Kinsey planter behind me, and since we are going to be starting with planting corn this year, I'm going to start with the inner plant rows. I'm going to take the boxes off and then lift the rows. We plant our corn at 30-inch spacings, so the inner plant rows make it so our soybeans are at 15-inch spacings, and that's why I'm going to be lifting the inner plant rows because they are not needed for planting corn. This is actually my least favorite part of servicing the Kinsey planter. These boxes, well, I mean, not these boxes, but these inner plant rows are extremely heavy, and this little tool is supposed to help you lift them. I am recovering from being sick, so we'll see if I have enough energy to lift them all. To help me survive the day, I have liquid IV, so that way I have all the electrolytes that I need, and a little energy. These Alani News come in little mini cans, so it's just 100 milligrams of caffeine, and it's really nice for a little midday pick-me-up. The real trick with lifting these is trying to use more of your legs than your back, kind of like with a deadlift. So why is that not going? Little technical difficulties, so I only do this once a year, so give me a break. But if you look, the place that I have this attached right here, when I go to lift it, this gets caught right here. So I'll show you what I was doing wrong. So see, as I lift, my bar is in the way right here, so I just gotta change my positioning. Make sure my spring is right there. This damn thing. am exhausted after one, so I'm going to save the middle one for last because it is my least favorite one to do. This is definitely a lot harder when you're feeling a little under the weather. I am dying. Alright, so I took all of the boxes off the back of the planter because I'm changing out the disc. So this is where the seeds come from, out of the hopper down into the ground. Last thing we planted last year were soybeans, so changing out the soybeans for now the corn. These ones are for the corn. The reason why we don't use the same for both is the seed size. So soybean seeds are a lot smaller and circular than seed corn, so that's why they are different. Also, the population is different as well. With soybeans, we're doing like, I don't know, 140,000 seeds per acre, and then the corn, we're doing like 28,000 per acre. So swapping these out. So I'm opening up the soybean meter to show you what the inside of it looks like. So the back of this, the soybeans slide into kind of these smaller slits as it's spinning around, and then that kind of determines the population at which the planter is planting based on the chain. So that's the soybean. Put that together later. So these are the ones that I'm putting on now. So we have this. This is where the corn seed is. See how it's much further spaced apart than the soybean one? These little notches grab the corn seed and then deposit it down in here. And then is also kind of determined by the speed of the chain, and the goal is kind of 7-inch spacing between each seed. So that's kind of a little bit of a difference between the two different types of meters. next I'm going to be changing out the gears on the chain. Right now it's 29 and 23, and I looked in my notes. If I want a population of 28,000 corn, I need 23, 25. So this is the drive and driven, so I'm going to be changing this one. Since I always plant at 5.5 miles an hour, I have to adjust with the gears. So this is collar out, collar in, so we'll just remember that. T5. So it's a little bit after noon and I am back home. I just wanted to kind of wrap up this YouTube video and let you know that tomorrow I'm going to be starting planting. So today I am going to shower, put on my pajamas, and take a little NyQuil because I am dying. So hopefully I will feel better in the next YouTube video. Bye.